Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads...
Oh, what has happened? Great hit! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior, chance here to counter. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's good running with the ball. Chow cuts it out. Pedri. Now it's Ødegaard. He's picked his way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nice control. Dani Olmo.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Ødegaard.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Dani Olmo. It's Pedri. That's a little off target. And the counter is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Dani Olmo. And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rudiger calmly anticipates. DiMarco. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. DiMarco. 30 minutes gone. Face to face. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Alexander-Arnold to take it as usual. And that was very necessary. Ødegaard. Pedri. We've got a throw in. Ødegaard. Ødegaard! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Turns and goes back. He's had a shot! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Ah, that's a fine interception. And he's there to get it away. Bellingham. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Vinicius Junior, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Back into the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
The tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Nuno Mendes. Rafinha. And Dani Olmo. Passing nice and... Mbappe! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bellingham. Mbappe! Now it's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold with a fine tackle.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Rafinha. Ødegaard. Camavinga. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Played back in. Dani Olmo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Dani Olmo! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Pedri. Good spot, he's seen the run. Chow cuts out the pass. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well... Mbappe! Oh, brilliant save.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Pedri. Camavinga. Pedri. Mbappe. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ødegaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Vinicius Junior really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Vietnam give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's been caught napping! Up he goes! Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Vietnam certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 10, Dani Olmo. Number 38,
Nuno Mendes.
Eduardo Camavinga. Number 11, Rafinha. Number 8,
Hakimi.
Petri. Coming on the field.
Haaland.
Number 7, Vinicius
Bellingham.
Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Number
Forwards
18,
and with intent.
Szoboszlai.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Number 5,
Vinicius Junior.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Son Heung-min. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
There's the hit! Oh, taken with style!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. It's Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Punched away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Lewandowski.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Haaland. Foden. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Ødegaard. Oh, good ball!
Has been indicated.
Has a go!
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Now it's Haaland. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Lewandowski. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that will be it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Alvarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Alvarez is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, good-looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. And he's away. And a shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Has a go! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
It's their second corner of the game. Decent hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Always onto this. Xiao spots it and intercepts. Now it's Thuan. Vinicius Junior. Soboslai powering forward here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Bellingham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Thuan. Now it's Ødegaard. Mbappe might just make this. Byrne gets across and deals with it. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Ødegaard. Nuno Mendes.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Vinicius Junior. Palmer.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ødegaard, and he's managed, shot at goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Mbappe going like a man possessed. And he's had it nicked away. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked.
Thuram! Goal!
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. And that was very necessary. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Vietnam head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back underway.
Vietnam really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Great defending, strong and determined.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get onto this? Ødegaard. Palmer. Mbappe. Ødegaard. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Alvarez chasing after it. Vietnam are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Ødegaard under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Bellingham in acres of space out wide. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer. Mbappe has created one goal already.
The attendance for this
Almost an hour gone.
72,306.
Succumbs to the pressure. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Bellingham, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pedri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Very nicely done. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. Vietnam leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Thuram. And the counter is on.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Rodri. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Thuram. Thuram has been caught there, it's a foul. Vinicius Junior. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Szoboszlai. Into the last quarter of an hour. Szoboszlai, he's got away. Oh, what has happened here? Rudiger gets it clear.
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. It is a corner, good chance.
Substitution on the field.
Alexander-Arnold, the regular corner taker.
Number 20, Hamel. Number 8, Petri. Number 18, Szoboszlai.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way.
Coming on the field. Number
That's a nicely measured pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Dani Olmo.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Son Heung-min. Chow deals with that comfortably.
Vietnam certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Dembele. And it's Dembele. Vietnam close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Ødegaard. That's a lovely, neat pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Out to the left it goes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice sequence of passes this. Alvarez. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they've switched it over to the other side. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani Olmo.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good ball! Rafinha. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Thuram. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pedri. Soboslai. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pedri, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Ødegaard. Mbappe. Chance!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Decent chance! They've scored!
Byrne totally got a step ahead of everyone else then. He already knew what he was going to do when the ball was on his way, and it was a pleasure to watch from here.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He is through here! Fofana. Rafinha. And that should get the job done. Vinicius Junior. Goalkeeper's ball. Fofana.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri. Nicely spread. Foot in. Alvarez. Thuram. It's Vinicius Junior. Thuram could try cutting inside here. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alvarez. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Vietnam go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that would have been some goal.
Thuram just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
Corner number 2 then. Played back in. Backward it goes. Potw. He's got the shot away! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vietnam have their third corner. And the keeper beats it away. It's going to be another corner, I think. Vietnam get their fourth corner. Cleared without hesitation. And he's quick to get it clear again. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Alvarez under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vietnam are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
550.
Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Pedri! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
And no, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard. Alvarez is fouled. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Now this could be a chance. Thuan. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10. Danny Olmo. Number 11.
Mendes spots it and intercepts.
Number 18.
Oh, super find.
Number 29.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Mbappe.
Palmer.
20.
Oh, that's neat. Palmer! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Vietnam really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Into the last quarter of an hour. That's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bellingham. Mbappe. Now it's Ødegaard. Palmer. And he's Palmer! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly. Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Alexander-Arnold. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's taking no chances there. Vietnam still ahead by the game's only goal. Dembele. Now it's Rodrigo. It's Lewandowski! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
They're up to 5 corners now. Up he goes! And that has been clubbed away. And it's Son Heung-min. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Vietnam, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Oblak, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Kamavinga.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Pass is just off target. Now it's Dembele. Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Son Heung-min. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ødegaard. And here's Mbappe. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality. Absolutely. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he welcomes it in. Alvarez. Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Thuram. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Great ball, and he's in here. Pedri. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bellingham. He's through here. Pedri flashes in a terrific header. He scored! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front. And the shot! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, super find. And he's cut it out. Bellingham with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken. Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dani Olmo. Oh, good-looking ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Dani Olmo makes the interception. Pedri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested... Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. He's had a shot! They've scored! And again they hit the front. Vietnam go into the lead. He's had it taken off him. Rodri. Now Byrne. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. So what can they make of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pressing high and with purpose. Byrne has a look and plays it forward. Vietnam are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And here's Thuram. Thuram. Can he finish? Mendes gets it clear. Turns and goes back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bellingham. Dani Olmo.
2 added minutes has
Camavinga.
been indicated.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Mendes cuts out the pass. And the counter is on. And the whistle goes for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Dani Olmo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Alvarez. Camavinga. Oh, red, nice interception. Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Mbappe. Alvarez being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, well played, well played. Dani Olmo. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Dani Olmo. Pedri. Bellingham cuts it out. Mbappe. He could be in here.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Bellingham. Almost an hour gone. Alvarez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Forwards and with intent.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. That is good alertness.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Looking tidy in possession here. Rodri. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field.
Alexander-Arnold to take it as usual.
Number 10, Danny Olmo. Number 9, Mbappe.
And he's there to clear it.
Eduardo Camavinga. Number 8, Potw.
He's had a hit!
Number 11,
He's missed, but not by that far.
Number 47, Phil
Just about up to
Foden.
75
Number
minutes.
7, Vinicius Junior. Number 18,
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Number 6, Odegaard. Substitution in progress.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Foden. Soboslai. And Alexander-Arnold. Oh, perfectly measured that. Soboslai. Fires it in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Odegaard. Picked out brilliantly.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got...
There's the header. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold with the foul. Well, there's the clearance. That's headed upfield. And it's Lewandowski. That is a brilliant interception.
Vietnam have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, they can break here. Rodri. Good spot, he's seen the run. Tries a shot! Fofana, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's had it nicked away. 2 minutes to be added on. Odegaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now the finish! He has done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Drama at the death! Is there? And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Vietnam must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.